Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram, he's at AnonymousRealityT. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we are talking Desmond, we're talking Duke Dennis, we're talking Cenat, y'all. We're talking Cenat, another edition of F Around and Find Out, another edition of You're Not Bigger Than the Program, another edition of Keeping It Real Goes Wrong. Y'all know I did a video about Cenat and the AMP crew getting kicked out of Target because of all of the damage that they had caused when they were supposed to have their sleepover that was supposed to be in preparation for their launch for their Tone brand, y'all. And it turned into a milk war. Y'all can see in this picture, it was like they were pouring milk on each other. They were spilling milk and wine on all of the products at Target, on bedding, on the carpet, on each other. And it amounted to a hefty price tag as far as how much it costed in damages. And Target basically was like, listen, looky here, get up out my store. Like, why would y'all do all of this when y'all know that the store is open 7 days a week? Like make it make sense. So that's more labor, that's more work that, you know, the cleaning crew, the employees, everyone else has to clean all that stuff up and get it all ready to go in preparation for the store to open the next day, plus how much it cost in the lost merchandise that everything was destroyed. So in the midst of this, so that's one piece, right? Because we have a clip that I'm going to play at the end of this video, you guys. The AMP crew, as you all know, is in Texas at Tony Parker's house doing a marathon streaming or whatever else, right? Supposedly supposed to be there, right? They took a night off, though, for the 4th of July. So let me rewind. They sent the Clover Boy house. They sent them on a trip to Puerto Rico so that they could fly to the Clover house, y'all. I believe it's in Atlanta, to blow up the house, have all this graffiti, basically say we were here, right? So they come in, they're dressed, the AMP crew, they're dressed up and everything else with, you know, all this garb and everything else, just blowing up the place, right? Just destroying everybody's rooms. You know, the Clover House boys, they're in Puerto Rico, they're seeing all this stuff, they can't believe it and everything else. And so they get back. And the other night, Duke Dennis and some of his friends, instead of Duke Dennis going back to Texas, he decides, you know what, let me come back here and do some more damage. Let's blow some more rooms up in this house. And these are mansions, y'all. These are mansions. These are nice homes. Let's do some damage, right? And then the Clover boys, they got revenge as well because they wanted to blow up Cenat's place as well and destroy that as well. So then they got a visit from Duke Dennis. Well, the problem is, you know, you are in an upscale neighborhood, you guys. And what ended up happening with the Keeping It Real Goes Wrong, with the effing around and finding out, is y'all didn't piss somebody off, right? Y'all pissed off the white people, right? So what happens is somebody called the cops on the Clover House people and was like, listen, looky here, they're blowing up things at this house, they're utilizing explosives, everything else. So what you guys are going to see as I set this up is there's going to be a white woman who is basically upset with DEZZ, is upset with whomever, that is like, listen, looky here, like, I got 3 kids that are elementary school age, and y'all are up here blowing things up for sport, and they keep saying their argument. First they said they were sorry, but then they were like, well, we own the home. Well, technically Cenat owns the home, but y'all were like, well, we own the home, so we should be able to do whatever we want in our home. Here's the thing, you guys. As a two-time homeowner, right? As a two-time homeowner, let me kick y'all some game, right? There's a certain level of decorum and respect that needs to be applied to your neighbors, to the development that you live in, especially if you're living in someplace upscale or bougie, you guys. Especially if you were living someplace upscale and bougie, nobody should be hearing fireworks of any kind unless it's the 4th of July and maybe Memorial Day weekend. Outside of that, y'all, and maybe Labor Day. Outside of that, nobody should be hearing anything that is mimicking fireworks in any capacity, and especially not fireworks and not things blown up in your own house. And I know some people, they're going to say, well, Cenat, he's a multimillionaire. He can afford it. He can afford to fix the repairs. No. And this is what I mean when you're in your early 20s and stuff, and you're thinking, oh, I have all of this money now. I have all this success. I can do whatever I want. And the answer to that is no, you can't. Because you have the Target situation where we're supposed to be allegedly boycotting Target, right? For them rolling back the DEI initiatives, but then propping out black people to try to lure back in the black shopper. And then you destroy their property, and you're supposed to be in a partnership with them to launch a brand. So you're already putting an example out here, one, that brands and sponsors may be hesitant to work with you if there is too much risk than the reward with some of the antics, if they feel that you might be at a company event or a brand-sponsored event and not know how to behave yourself. And think it's time to prank, think it's time to blow things up at the corporate sponsored event or whatever else, and people aren't going to want to deal with that. And then you have another problem if people start to say, hey, if they see Cenat's name, that he's buying a house in such and such neighborhood, and your neighborhood has a homeowners association or has, a neighborhood watch crew or whatever else, and they all get together and say, no, we don't want Kai here. We don't want Kai here. We don't want the Clover Boys here. We don't want AMP here because we are tired of all the pranks and all the shenanigans. See, it was all cool when it was confined and their kids could just watch it, from afar. But it's a whole different ballgame when those same kids are in your neighborhood and are hearing these explosives and everything else. And they've got school, they've got activities, they've got everything else going on. And you got adults that are working, that have other obligations, other things that they got to do. It's a different conversation. It's a whole different ball game. So I wanted to set that up. So the last couple of minutes, you guys can see Desmond talking to the police. You can see the white lady come over. She didn't even bother having her shoes on. There's no shoes on. There's no socks on. There's no slippers on, y'all. There's no sandals. There's no flip-flops. Nothing. She came out in her bare feet on that dirty road, on the dirty concrete, to cuss out these black men and tell them, y'all are doing some illegal activities. Y'all are doing criminal activities. I got 3 elementary school kids and da-da-da-da-da. And y'all are thinking, I'm a homeowner, I can do anything. But here's the thing. If you are at a point where the neighbors are calling the cops on you, the neighbors are calling, complaining about you, no, you can't do whatever you want. Now you've reached a level to where they feel you're being disruptive to the neighborhood. You're being disruptive to the development. And the next steps are going to be, they want you out of here. Y'all can't be just blowing up mansions, y'all, for sport. Y'all got to grow up, y'all. Y'all got to grow up. And what is going to happen is people are going to refuse to want to live in the same neighborhood as y'all if y'all going to be moving like this. Like, I hope nothing happens to Tony Parker's house in Texas, because I would be pissed off if I am loaning you my mansion for at least a month or however long, having a built-in restaurant, having a built-in AI robot, all of these nice things, all of these expensive, frame jerseys of NBA and sports legends all around my house. All of these awards that I have won as an NBA player, as an NBA championship rings, championship trophies, all of these things all around my house. And I see you on stream blowing up other people's houses. No. And it's not about whether or not you have the money to repair the damages. It is, about the fact that you've taken a prized possession and have just destroyed it and just not taken it seriously at all. That's not okay. You've got to grow up and get it together. So there is that. That is it. That is all. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Please do not forget to hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.
What happened?
Huh?
What happened?
Huh?
What happened?
In my house?
Yeah, what happened? What happened in the house?
You mad at me?
What happened in your house? Why are the fire trucks here? To keep it safe? Are you sure? Hi, nice to see you. I live down the street, and I absolutely know what's going on.
What happened? Yo, I swear to God, my life a movie. It's like,
This
I don't
is
know.
criminal behavior, what you guys are doing. It is criminal. What you all are doing, it is criminal. The fireworks that you guys are setting off are absolutely criminal. No, you don't apologize to me. This is keeping this neighborhood safe. No, don't apologize. This isn't an apology. It's keeping this neighborhood safe. This is criminal behavior. I'm appalled. How dare you? Are you? No, I have 3 elementary children who live in this neighborhood.
I'm sorry.
No. How dare you? This is criminal behavior what you guys are doing in this neighborhood. And in this house specifically. And I have all of the footage. All of it. Excuse me? You own what? I know that you own it. I know that you own it. You cannot throw it is criminal behavior to shoot fireworks inside a home. No. This is criminal behavior. This is criminal behavior. I have 3. No, I will not calm down. You were shooting fireworks inside that home. They were shooting fireworks inside that home. This is criminal behavior. No,
They come at. I ain't saying shit. I ain't fucking with Karen. I am not fucking with Karen. You better sit your asses down. You versus a Karen, nigga, it's a lose-lose. Sit your ass down.
So just y'all 4 in the house? Was y'all 4 in the house?
Yes.
Okay. How do you?
You wasn't in the crib before dark.
How do you?
You said, was we in the
But
house?
still, you on scene, so.
Oh, this is okay.
Yeah.
I don't got my ideas in the fire.
That's cool. What's your first name? How you say your first name?
I said DEZZ.
Okay. I'm asking, do you need your phone?